everyone, welcome back to Lilac Moon Tarot. Today's pick a card reading is your brutal, honest advice that you need to hear right now. So this is going to be a no holds barred, just point blank advice. What I see on the cards could be good, could be bad, could be really honest. Thought I'd kind of mix it up a little bit. I will be playing with camera angles and stuff like that in the future. As you can see, I kind of changed the layout of the table a little bit. I decided to mix things up and it feels really fresh, and I have really good positive energy here for you all today. So that being said, the timestamps will be listed down below if you know which pile you are most drawn to. But here we have pile number 1 with black tourmaline, pile number 2 with clear quartz, and pile number 3 with moonstone. As always, I suggest take a deep breath, focus in on what you would like advice about, pause the video if you need to, and then again figure out which pile you are drawn to and select the timestamp down below, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. You all picked the black tourmaline. So we're going to start with some tarot, and then I have a few oracle cards for you for any additional messages or advice. Again, these readings are general, so take what resonates, leave behind the rest. These are just your messages and advice that you need to hear right now. So let's go ahead and get started. You've got the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups. So the first thing I notice here is you've got the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Wands, and these feel very, very similar energy to me, at least especially in this deck. You're beating yourself up, you're trapping yourself in these shitty situations that you just don't need to be in. First we look at the 10 of Swords here. The 10 of Swords is a card of like beating yourself up. Like the 10, you're at the end of a cycle here, which is probably the good news here. You do have the other two cards are really positive here. So I think you're at the end of this cycle of martyrdom. Beating yourself up, overthinking things, worrying about things, stressing about things, beating yourself up. The 10 of Swords, you can see like the cat's like chasing off this bad guy who I guess we could kind of assume shoved all these swords into this person, and she's reaching for her broom to try and escape, but all of these swords represent her thoughts and behaviors and patterns of living that are just holding her down so she can't fly. The only way you can get up is to pull those swords out of your back, out of your body, out of your head, right? You need to get out of your own way. You need to move forward. You have to release those mental prisons and thoughts and bad patterns and all that stuff in order to let yourself go, in order to move on, in order to move on to the next journey. Because you're at the end here, but sometimes even being at the end of a successful journey can be really heavy and difficult and hard to handle. And the 9 of Wands is a card of journey. Coming out of battle, you can see all these wands are thrown on the ground. They're all smoking, like she used them to their absolute capacity, and she's got 2 wands left, one in each hand, and she's bandaged, she's broken, she's bruised. The cat's up there in the tree kind of like help, you know. And like her robes are thrown on the ground. She's like ready to keep fighting. But what are you fighting for? Where are you putting your energy right now? What are you doing that is hurting yourself so much? I just these two cards together with this artwork I feel like you're fighting for the wrong thing, or you're fighting too much. You're putting too much energy into something that does not require that much energy. Be really careful where you're putting your energy and efforts right now. You're almost to the end because you have the 9 here and then you have the 10. And with both these suits, it's where are you putting your energy, where are you putting your brain power, where are you putting your thoughts. Yeah, you need to reel it in and just get focused. Get focused on what's really important to you. Make sure you're putting your energy in the right spot. Make sure you're not expending yourself, but make sure that you're not expending yourself and then making yourself a martyr for it. Be like, oh, woe is me. I'm working so hard to build my own business and it's really hard work and oh no. Like, that's the kind of energy I get from the 10 of Swords a lot. It's like, you're the one who wanted this. And same with the 10 of Wands. I know it's not here, but the 10 of Wands is that card of burdens. And it's kind of like well, you made this burden for yourself. So now you must handle it. You must carry it uphill both ways in the snow. It's a matter of perspective, a matter of recognizing that sometimes it is hard work to build that future that we want. Anyways, the next 2 cards, though, I feel like are very, very positive. So I feel like once you can get rid of that crap, you're gonna bloom into such a more beautiful and compassionate person. The High Priestess is asking you to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition, but balance that. Balance your intuition with learning. Experiment. Don't rely on signs and synchronicities from the universe, though, to prove to you that you are moving the right direction. That could be something here too. Maybe you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for the universe to show you a sign that you're on the right path, and in the meantime you've been such a martyr, you've been beating yourself up, you've been expending your energy waiting for a sign instead of using it productively. The High Priestess uses her power and her energy productively. She consults the universe for advice, but she's not going to be stuck there. She has all these books behind her. She's going to spend time learning and adapting and putting into practice these things that she's learned. And then you have the Ace of Cups, which I really love as kind of like an outcome for this. The Ace of Cups is a brand new emotional commitment, oftentimes creative, could be a new relationship. But I feel like this is the start of a new project, a new era for you, pile number 1. You're creative, you're curious, and you're ready to start creating your world, the perfect world that is emotionally satisfying. It's so emotionally satisfying, like her cup's overflowing, she's got like this concoction brewing, the water that's spilling from her cup is growing these flower or like plants, and the water's also supplying, sustenance for her familiar, her pet cat. I see you really growing emotionally. You have the 2 doves here. There could be more people coming into your life who are going to love and support the journey that you want to be on. Maybe some of this past energy, this regret, this anger, this martyrdom is because you're not getting the appreciation and the satisfaction for the hard work that you have put in. But have you been putting in the work? Has it been in the right direction? Has it been in the right way? So I think follow this path. You need to trust your gut. If any of this is ringing true for you, if you've been really working on something that isn't in your interest, that you've been working so hard on, that you've been beating yourself up on, you need to trust your intuition that you need to get out of there and find the thing that actually emotionally fulfills you. It doesn't matter if it makes sense energetically or in your head. It's better to be emotionally fulfilled in our lives than doing what we think is right. Alright, let's see what else we've got. For additional messages here, be bold and make the first move. The cardinal moon. Yep. So you just need to make moves. You just need to start doing stuff. You need to stop with this stuck energy. You need to take the time and learn and start being more emotionally fulfilled. Start that new creative project that you want to do, or start that new job that's more emotionally fulfilling. Quit working yourself to being burnt out. That's what all those wands are that are smoking. They're burnt out. Don't burn yourself out doing things that don't make you happy. Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. So you need to trust that the universe knows what's best for you. You need to make a decision. You need to trust that the universe will continue to guide you. I know I said something about looking for too many signs, waiting for too many signs, but I feel like if we over ask the universe for signs that we're on the right path, that's when we stop seeing them. Or we see so many, that it's overwhelming and we can't make sense of it. Just trust that spirit will be your guide, that the universe or your spirit guides, your angels, whoever, will be your guide and lead you on the right path. And I think once you figure out what emotionally fulfills you and what makes you happy, the positive synchronicities, things that make sense, will just start coming, and you'll recognize that you're on the right path, rather than it feeling like a struggle, like with the 9 and 10 there. Another card that says take action. You guys must be really stuck right now, because yeah, it's that 9 and 10. You guys are all so stuck. And you're very woe is me and martyr, and you need to stop dicking around, and you need to just take action. You need to take charge. You need to be bold, make the first move, even though it's scary. Trust that the universe has your back and that they will guide you through this process, no matter how difficult or how hard. And I'm going to pull one more card from a deck. This is the Rebel deck. It's the deck with an attitude. So this deck gets real sassy. So I figured we would pull one for you all. Alright, well, you got 3. I had 3 pop out. They're all orange, which is actually really weird. So orange might be a significant color for you all. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. So I feel like there's something pressing that you were thinking about doing, and it's just not the right thing to do. I think there's a better action, a different action that you could be taking. The next one says winning. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. And believe what you see. Face reality or live in fucking La La Land. Choose bravely. I love these cards. I think don't overthink it. Trust that spirit has you, and then you'll win. Don't overthink it, or else you'll end up ruining it for yourself, right? Sometimes we overthink things, we worry about things, we stress that we're going the right direction constantly, and then we end up not being able to grasp those opportunities that would have been available for us. So reevaluate, learn, study like the High Priestess, and then take the right action and believe that you're doing the right thing. Alright, I'm gonna end the reading there for you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below if this did resonate at all for you. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. You all picked the clear quartz. So we're going to start with some tarot, finish up with a few oracle cards. As always, these readings are general, so take the bits and pieces that resonate for you, and enjoy your reading. I feel like I was going to say something else, but I forgot completely, so let's go ahead and get started. You've got the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Sun, and the Three of Wands. Alright. You guys you need to get started on whatever this creative passion project is for you. The Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands are very, very similar energy. The Ace of Wands is having that idea. You have that creative idea, that creative spark, and the world is open to possibility for you. And it's a good sign that you can start and accomplish and do great things with this creative project. Usually it does have to do with art, writing. You know, it could be like starting a YouTube, starting a website, some sort of business venture or hobby creative endeavor. And the Page of Wands is more about actually moving forward with that plan, because you've got the pathway here, and the witch here is gonna follow the cat. Your brutal, honest advice here is you just need to get started. You need to start this project now. You need to stop hemming and hawing about it. You have the Three of Wands. You know which direction you want to go. You just need to do it. You need to manifest. You need to create that pathway. The Three of Wands is about energetic growth, creative growth, creating the world around you, and finding success with this too, and a curiosity for the world. Maybe this is a new hobby. Maybe this is why you're hesitating. You're worried that you won't be good at it. You won't be successful. You are gonna rock that shit so good, and it's gonna be amazing and fruitful and anything and everything that you could ever hope for. The Sun is such a positive card here. So what are you truly afraid of here, pile number 2? I feel like some of you have really been getting signs from the universe that you just need to start doing the thing. Just do the thing. And this is yet another sign from the universe that it's going to work out. These are such positive cards, and it's going to lead to such growth for you as a person energetically. And you just need to take control, and you need to do it. The Sun here is so positive, it's such really great energy. Sometimes it can be scary to take those first steps, the witch is looking down the path there, and it's what's down the path? The cat's going. So, cats are usually pretty cautious. So if the cat's just going, then it must be pretty safe, right? So you just need to follow that cat, follow the past, follow that inkling, that nagging feeling. You should do the thing. You just need to do it. You're gonna have so much abundance and success and happiness and joyfulness, and people are gonna celebrate you and support you in your decision to do the thing, whatever this is for you. But I think it truly has something to do with some sort of creative passion project, something you are very passionate and would pour tons and tons of energy into creating this thing or manifesting this thing. It could be a big manifestation that you really want to create, but you have the Sun here. Whatever you want, it's yours right now. You just have to do it. You have to do it, pile number 2. I'm telling you. It's gonna be so good. Let's see what other messages we get from the oracle cards here. I feel like that was such a cut and dry reading. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, so some of you might be starting a new relationship, or because of this journey, a new romance begins. Those of you who are in a relationship, it could just be a reawakening in your relationship, a rekindling of that fire, that passion. Some of you might be getting pregnant or starting a family. One of the ladies here is pregnant, and so I feel like that, you know, that abundance, that fertility, like joyfulness of that could be coming through. So embrace that new romantic cycle. Elephant spirit, learn from the past. Some of you might really be hesitating because of past experiences. Maybe you've had failures in the past, or people haven't supported you in your endeavors, and it's okay to acknowledge that. It's okay to acknowledge our past failures, our shortcomings, what we could have done better. It's human nature to do that. But you need to learn from it, and then you need to move on. You need to move forward. That Three of Wands is like a travel card, a journey card. You need to move forward. Same with that Page of Wands. You need to walk down that path and move forward. It's not about forgetting the past. It's about learning from the past and moving on. You can't change the past. It already happened. But you can learn from it. Peaceful resolution. Maybe there's something you need to forgive, you need to forget about in the past, leading to a peaceful resolution for you that maybe finally brings you that peace, that harmony that allows you to pursue this creative endeavor, this creative project. And I'm gonna pull a card from this other deck here. It's called the Rebel deck. It's a very brutally honest, what you need to be worrying about, focusing on right now. So let's see what we get for you, pile number 2. Pile number 1 had like 3 cards fall out all at the same time, so hoping we get a card for you, pile number 2. Get some fucking sleep. You are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. So, get some sleep. Rest. The world is not gonna end if you don't start this project today. I know it seems like I was really excited for you to just get going, get started, but maybe some of you are very tired, you're very exhausted, maybe your energy isn't there. Maybe this is what's been bouncing around your mind, but you're like, oh, I'm just so tired, I'm so exhausted. Take a break. Get some fucking sleep, like the card said. Get some rest. And just understand that once you are ready to start, and I think you should start as soon as you feel able, you are going to have so much success and abundance from whatever this creative project is. You just need to take those first steps down that path and trust that you have the ability, the energy, and the willpower to succeed. I'm going to end the reading there for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If this did resonate at all, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye! Hello, pile number 3. You all picked the Moonstone. So this will be your brutal advice, very honest advice of what you need to know right now. So we're going to start with some tarot, finish up with a few oracle cards for any additional messages. Keep in mind these readings are general, so take the bits and pieces that resonate for you and leave behind the rest. Let's get started. You've got the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Oops. Throwing the cards. It's because these two here. You need to stop worrying, and you need to stop lying to yourself. You're deceiving yourself, and you're creating this like woe is me misery here. You're choosing to be miserable. You're overthinking stuff. You're stressing out. Maybe you're lying to other people as well. And it's causing you to lose sleep. Quit sneaking around, quit walking on eggshells. I feel like you're overthinking something, you're over analyzing something. Maybe you're watching too many tarot pick-a-card readings hoping that the answer will change, that the outcome will be different. You're reading into things too much, you're over analyzing. Some of you just need to get outside. Like, look, I like how, like, there's this bird on the window and the sun's coming up, and it's like, listen, maybe you just need to go for a walk. Not a sneaky walk either, just a nice walk. But the Seven of Swords, you're sneaking, you're lying, you're deceiving, you're cheating. You're doing something in your life, whether you're doing it to other people or to yourself. It needs to stop. It's exhaustive energy. And it's literally causing you to be exhausted. Some of you have been losing sleep. You're feeling very anxious. You're feeling tired, frustrated. You just need to rest. And people around you care about you, because, like, you've got the little kitty there, like, you know, tapping her arm, and the cat's like, hey, you know, I'm here. And she's like, no. You need to like, it's that, like, martyrdom, that whole, like, woe is me. You need to be the one to take the steps to move forward, to break out of this cycle of, like, lying to yourself, lying to others. The woe is me, woe is me. That's, like, the biggest phrase that's coming to my mind right now. Some of you really need a change in your environment. You need to clean up. Like, that bedroom's a mess. You gotta clean up. That's what I just did with my layout here. I reorganized my whole desk area because I needed a change in vibe. I was starting to feel down and frustrated and lost. So change your environment. Make it more positive. And I think some of you really do need to get outside and get going. The Knight of Pentacles. Moving forward, getting your feet in the grass, getting outside. Pentacles are all about being grounded, being in touch with the earth, Mother Nature, being very level-headed, grounded. Some of you might need to rebalance your career, rebalance your finances as well. Some of you might need to invest in yourself a little bit, or invest in others. Because the Knight of Pentacles here, he's almost like you can't see it because the card cuts it off, but it's like as though he's handing it to someone, being like, here, let me help you. Here's a small token of my appreciation or my support, and he doesn't expect anything in return. Maybe instead of being all woe is me and expecting people to come help you, I mean, you still have, like, this little kitty here that's, like, worried about you and you're refusing help, but maybe you need to help others as a way to help yourself. I don't, if that makes sense. This could also be an earth sign coming towards you, offering you help as well. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could be someone coming to help you, offer you that nugget of advice, that support that you need. I think of Virgo, like, because I'm a Virgo, but, like, Virgo is really, like, clean cut environments. So maybe you need someone to come over and help you clean your house, or take you out and let you get your hair cut or clean you up, you know. I don't know. I feel like you guys need to really take care of yourselves. Invest in yourself. That's probably why the whole, like, get a haircut thing comes to mind. You need to invest in yourself, take care of yourself, because you're gonna let yourself sit here and just be miserable. Because I feel like there's something you're hiding from yourself. You're lying to yourself about something. Maybe it's like an imposter syndrome. Because here you have the Page of Cups, and he or she is painting away and really like involved in the painting and the process, and clearly they're very passionate about it. They've got paint all over themselves, there's a mess everywhere, but it's in the pursuit of happiness and creativity. And maybe this is the path you need to go on, but you've been feeling very lost lately. Ooh, yeah, imposter syndrome. You don't think you're good enough, and you feel like you're lying to yourself when you are proud of your work. Because look at this person. They're like looking at it and they're like, yeah, that's really good. That's really nice. You've got the support of your little cat friend there looking back at it. Don't listen to the shitty voices in your head. Don't listen to that imposter telling you that you're not good enough, that people are lying to you, that they don't actually like your work, whether it's art or your business or your job or a relationship or you know, whatever, however this might apply to you. Don't listen to the losers in your head. I guarantee you more than enough people are very proud of you, admire you. Don't let yourself lose sleep over it. You have this creative spark, you have this passionate spark, and a really positive way to express your emotions. Especially some of you might be very, very creative people, but you haven't been lately because you've been losing sleep, you've been feeling very stuck. So maybe you need to look for that very sturdy friend. The one who would never steer you wrong, the one who would tell you how it is, but in a very supportive and meaningful way. And then you can finally pick up that paintbrush again and get started. So I think you do need to look, whether they're an earth sign or not, just whoever your most sturdy friend, sturdy, partner, ask them for advice. Ask them for help. Be like, look, I've been stuck. I'm not looking for compliments. I'm not looking for pity compliments. I don't need you to tell me, oh, but your art is really great. Like, what do you mean, imposter syndrome? You just need the person to tell you how it is, and I think you can finally get out of this funk that you've been in. All right, a few oracle cards here for you. A fiery climax approaches full moon in Aries. So I think you'll finally get your passion back. You'll finally get your energy back. And it might take you a couple months. Because full moon, well, I don't know when full moon in Aries is. I think we just had a full moon in Cancer. So it might be not until later on in the year. And that's not for you to be discouraged that things are going to be like this for, the next 6 months or whatever. It's more that you're going to be working towards it. And as you take steps towards it, eventually it's going to come to this head that's so amazing, and just your energy is bouncing off the walls, and people are just like, wow, you're radiating, you're glowing, there's so much passion and energy in your projects, your endeavors, your job, your relationship, your artwork. And it's just because you've been working on it, working on yourself, and regaining that confidence that you need. Aries, it's like confidence and owning it and power. Yeah, I think you're going to be working on yourself a lot over the next few months. Electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Yeah, you just need to act on it. You need to pursue those passions. You have a lot of ideas. You have a lot to give. You've just kind of lost your way. You've lost your purpose. You just need to reel it back, bring it back in. Remain positive. Stay positive throughout this whole thing. As stressful and defeating as imposter syndrome can be, just remain positive. You can get there. You do have this. So I'm going to pull one more card from what is called the Rebel deck. It's a very, very sassy deck, so hopefully we'll get a card here for you. There it is. you've got the dollar signs. Make it rain. So, whatever this is, maybe it's a new job that you'd like to pursue, or a new creative hobby that could turn into a business, or a business you've been really trying to get off the ground and it's been a little stagnant lately. This is just a sign that you will make it rain. You will get that success, the financial success, if that's what you've been kind of like, that Nine of Swords energy, you know, your head in your hands, being upset, frustrated that you're not making money for whatever reason. Turn it back into like why you started. Remain positive with it. Where's the passion in this? Regain your passion, and then once you put your passion into it, you will start to see the financial rewards if that is all tied together for you. Yeah. So I'm going to end the reading there for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below if this did resonate at all for you. As always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!